my darlings, Michelle, Business Acceleration Coach. I want to talk to you today about making your business yummy, because it should be yummy, right? Like, you should leap out of bed every day and think, oh my God, I can't wait to get up. What can I talk to my customers about today? What am I going to do in my coaching calls? What pretty graphics am I going to make? Like, every single part of my business is fun. And you know that I'm a serial business owner and buyer and be involved in I just love all sorts of business, but all of those businesses have a theme, and that theme is empowering women. And how can all those different businesses empower women? Because they all relate back to my values, and that's really important. Hey Charlotte, now here is a woman that is living her values and making sure that her values are in her business. Charlotte, I hope you don't mind me telling everyone, she is a hoof trimmer and she's pretty good at it. But she will be in lockdown now too. So what I want to talk to you today about is making that business feel even yummier. So sometimes it can feel fun and yum in the beginning, and then eventually it kind of peters off and you're like, this just doesn't actually feel good anymore. Like, why do I not want to get out of bed anymore? What's going on? Why does it feel heavy? Why does it feel yucky? And it goes that way because we start being in our head instead of being in our heart. So when we're in our head, we're listening to what the customer wants. So for you, Charlotte, I mean, they might say, right, we want shoes, but Charlotte doesn't want to do shoes, she's a barefoot trimmer, right? So if we start listening to what our customers want, or what one person wants, and we let it sway us from what we actually is in our hearts, that's when business gets a bit yucky. And I've been there too. There's certainly no judgment ever from me. I've had a business that I really didn't like, and it didn't match my values, and I tried doing it for a while and I was like, I can't do it anymore. So for me, having fun is one of my values. It really is one of my values. Giving is the other, and empowering women is the third. They are really, really important. If I can't do that in my business, then I just don't want to do it, and it doesn't feel fun for me. And even a business like mine that is really heart-led, you still, have pressure from the outside. So I had a conversation with someone yesterday, and they're like, people, want to do things in their business because they like this or they like that, but you've really got to do what the customer wants. And I was like, you got to do what the customer wants. And I'm thinking, what? Why am I agreeing with this? I don't actually agree with that. Yes, you need to serve your customers, but you should only be serving the customers with what matches with your values. So if the customer doesn't match your values, don't change your service or your offering, change the customer with love. I mean, I don't work with everybody that comes to me. I mean, I have awesome clients, but there are a few that I feel aren't a good fit for me. Not that they're not a great person, and not that they don't deserve to grow their business, but just that they're not a good fit for me and my values. And I know that ultimately they would just be unhappy with my service, so I'd be doing them a disservice. Sure, I could take their money, but it's not about the money for me. It's about serving and empowering women. So to make your business fun, you must look at your own values and have those values flow through in your business. And there's a really fun and easy way to do this. I have a resource. If you want me to send it out, I'll give it a go, but I don't have any Wi-Fi. I'm actually on my phone with my mobile data. I've had no Wi-Fi for a couple of days. I feel like my head's been cut off. First world problems, right? So to look at your values and what they are, and if they match your business, just start writing. Just absolutely start writing what is really important to you in the world. Like, at a time when you were really happy and felt really in flow, what was going on? What values were being met for you then? At a time where you felt really attacked or sad or bad or felt really yucky, what values were not being met at that point then? And you'll soon start to see what values are most important for you. And then what you do is you take those values and you say, okay, so for me, like empowering women. So if empowering women, which is my most important value, then I go, right, how does that relate to what I'm doing in business? Well, I'm getting those business babes out there and being the leaders of their community, and they're thriving and loving it. So it's definitely meeting it for me. But let's say one of my values was extreme wellness and health. Then if I looked at my business and I tried to see how the health and wellness was running in my coaching business, it's not, right? It is in one of my other businesses, my spa, but it's not in that business. So you've got to make sure that whatever is in your heart is relaying to your business, and that's going to make it really fun and juicy. So I invite you today to look at your values and see how they play out in your business. And if your business is feeling fun and juicy, this will be a fun activity. If your business is feeling a bit and a bit stuck, and it's just not singing to your heart, and you're kind of taking this lockdown period to go within and think about what you'd like to do, that's perfectly okay too. No one said just because you spent a lot of money on a business or just because you spent a lot of time building a business that you actually have to stick in that business. You don't have to do anything. You get to choose. That's the beauty of living in such a free country, right? You get to choose what you're going to do with your life. Nobody gets to say what business you have to continue to run, what job you have to stay in, what relationship you have to stay in. You have the power to choose all of those things. So choose something that really absolutely sings to your heart. Okay. All right, have a fabulous day, my darlings, and have a happy Easter. It's Easter. Go and jump all around your house, jump around your property. Hopefully you've managed to get some Easter eggs from the supermarket. I was lucky enough to buy all of mine beforehand, so I'll be doing an Easter egg hunt for my teenager who still insists that she has one. Have a great day. Bye for now.